Horoscope for Virgo, Tuesday, 6 January 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Today, Virgo, the cosmos presents you with an intriguing challenge. The tension between what you want and what you need feels like a tense rope under your feet. The Sun opposite Jupiter, the Moon square with Uranus, and Venus in opposition to Jupiter and Mars invite you to find balance in a day of contrasts. But don't be frightened. Jupiter, that expansive planet, traces a trine with Saturn, while Uranus and Neptune flow into sextile, offering opportunities to transform friction into growth. The physical energy with which you begin the day, House 1, is intense, with the Sun, Venus, and Mars in conjunction as a fire that drives you to act, but also demands calm. Take a deep breath, Virgo. Today is not a day to run, but to adjust the pace. In your professional field, Pluto in House 6, owner of your work sector, activates the energy of transformation. You may feel today as if you have to clean up processes or systems that no longer serve, just as you would with a filing cabinet full of unnecessary papers. Pluto asks you to look honestly at what you consume energetically. There are repetitive tasks you could delegate. There are goals that are stagnant for fear of changing them. Although there is tension in Jupiter, not everything is challenging. The trine between Jupiter and Saturn suggests that today you might receive recognition for a sustained effort. Imagine that, after weeks of silent work on a project, a boss or colleague finally says, "This detail you corrected saved the budget." That validation is not only material, but emotional. Saturn, the planet of structure, reminds you that your discipline will always be rewarded. In financial terms, Pluto at home 6 also talks about shared resources. You might face an uncomfortable conversation about unexpected spending, such as a shared payment with a roommate or a contract that requires adjustments. The key is not to resist you. Pluto's energy teaches you that sometimes letting go of what seems irrational is the first step in creating space for the new. Today, your body is a precise tool. Saturn and Neptune in conjunction at home 7, your health sector in the horoscope, ask you to integrate what you feel with what you do. You may feel an accumulated tiredness, as if you had an invisible burden on you. The solution is not to force, but in small rituals. A morning walk under the sun, a gentle stretch before sitting at the desk, or even a coffee made calmly instead of a hurrying espresso. The connection between Saturn, discipline, and Mars, energy, also suggests that today is a good day to set limits to your health. You've been postponing a medical checkup or a restful nap. The Moon in square with Uranus warns you, the ignored could manifest physically. Cook something simple, like a vegetable soup, and give yourself permission to eat without haste. Your body, that silent ally, will thank you very much. In the field of love and intimacy, the House 5 is full of energy. The Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Mars there give you the impulse to express emotions that you had kept quiet. If you have a partner, today a key conversation could arise, such as planning a trip or talking about a shared dream, but also a tension could arise if you feel that your personal desires, House 5, clash with the expectations of the relationship, House 7. Saturn in House 7 and Neptune in the same area add a layer of idealism and reality. Do not be afraid to clear clouds. For singles, the energy in House 5 is magnetic. You might feel an unexpected attraction in a daily situation, like a smile in a coffee or a spontaneous conversation on public transportation. But be careful to project too much. Venus in opposition to Jupiter reminds you that today it is better not to idealize, but to connect from the authentic. In friendships, Jupiter at home 11 invites you to expand your social horizons, but Uranus at home 9 suggests that an unexpected change might arise, like a friend who proposes an unusual plan. Today, your mind is a storm of ideas. Jupiter at home 11 and Uranus at home 9 combine to provide a clear vision of your long-term goals. You may wake up with an idea that seems too ambitious and ask yourself, I can really accomplish this? The answer is how you organize the energy of the day. Imagine you're in a workshop. You have all the tools, but you need a plan. Use Mercury, your regent, to write a specific outline, like a list of steps for a course you always wanted to take or a collaborative project. Spiritually, the moon in the 12th house connects you with your intuition. You could get a sign in the form of a dream, a seemingly casual conversation, or a coincidence that looks more than it should be. Don't ignore it. Neptune in sextile with Pluto suggests that there is a hidden truth that is ready to emerge. Given today's tense climate, choose the alchemy of tension ritual. Take a roll and write down what irritates you, a stagnant project, an uncomfortable conversation with a colleague, or even the feeling that you are not moving forward. Place it in a glass of water with a pinch of salt, visualizing how the liquid absorbs friction. When finished, break the paper and throw it in the trash while pouring the water through the desagu. This symbolic act not only liberates the energy, but gives you permission to start over. Your talisman color for today is the garnet, Pluto's intense tone. Take it in an accessory, such as a belt or bracelet, as a reminder that the transformation begins from the inside. Garnet not only represents the energy of Mars, action, and Pluto, rebirth, but also symbolizes the connection between the visible and the hidden, ideal for a day of balance between what you see and what you feel. Have a nice day, dear Virgo. Subscribe to Cosmologica Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.